All right, guys, I gotta set this up by saying, this is legit. I swear to God, this is not a setup. This is the real deal. I'm at the shop and I'm working on my engine for a bottle rocket. And I get a text from Kiwi, and he says, "Hey, I got something here for you. I got a Corvette. It's got some stuff on it. You got to see. So send me some pictures." So he sends me pictures, and I'm like, "I'll be right there." And I drop what I was doing, and I headed over to Kiwi's shop here. There's Kiwi.
Hey guys.
Look how nice we look together, right?
Well, if I crouch down, then we're the same height. You know?
So he shows me the pictures, and I'm like, I come in here. We'll tell you the story about all of this. We'll get to that in a second. But wait, there's more. Even before we get to that. So you remember this Mustang with the 427? And yes, it is a side oiler. It's got cross bolt mains. Okay, so I walk in, and he's got the transmission on the stand here.
Yep.
And he's like, "Hey, take a look at this input shaft." They just hacked this thing on like a weird angle. Go ahead, spin that around. There's quality craftsmanship.
They did grind a bevel on it. You know,
they did.
So
they did.
And easier to hammer it into the bush.
I want to know how they got such a neat bevel on such a...
There was probably some schmuck like me stood here spinning it while the guy held his grinder to it.
It's a gift. It's a gift. So, all right, little things like that, it happens. So, as I'm looking over this Corvette that we came here to see, Kiwi's pulling a motor out of this Mustang, and they're having a problem with one of the bolts. So I come over and I said, "Yeah, let me help." So I pull one bolt out, and I'm moving it around, and then he says, "Hey, wait a minute. The transmission, the other motor mount broke."
Yeah.
Yeah. So look at this.
Yeah. I mean, we were just trying to take the weight off it to get the bolts out, and we kind of didn't have to anymore.
There you go. There's some quality craftsmanship right there. It's just a bunch of bubblegum welds, right? I mean, listen, my welds ain't pretty, but damn it, they hold. This is just hanging in there. Would have been quite a surprise.
Yes, well, I mean, we're only lifting it. It's not got the weight of an engine going over a bump, but I think they knew it wasn't in the right spot anyway. So I don't know.
So they just welded it in place.
Yeah.
So, all right. But we didn't come here for this car or anything like that. We came here for this car, this Corvette. So, tell us the story with this thing.
Gentleman's an older guy, well retired, brought it in. He was concerned that the ride height was too low.
Okay.
I'm looking at the car thinking it looks about right, but okay, we'll see what's going on under the back. First thing you could see was the exhaust was, when it's just sitting on the ground, that's your ground clearance.
Right.
It's just not enough on a Corvette.
All right. And a couple of scrape marks. It's a little flat. No big deal. And you notice that the hanger was...
Yeah, the hanger's just popped out completely. Yeah. So this is hanging down, so that's too low.
Okay, so that's... And you say, well, we can fix this.
Yeah.
This is pretty straightforward. This is... But then you go to the other side. Guys, I swear to God, this is not a setup. This is the way... Customer states, right? This is the way this thing came in. Look, you can't make this
He
up.
was asking me if I could get the electric antenna wired up, and this is the wiring from the electric antenna. But whoever put the new unit in didn't bother connecting it.
So he didn't know about this.
I don't think so.
Okay, this came from a shop in Fairview.
Yeah.
So another town in Tennessee.
Yeah.
So the customer evidently had this car at a different shop, picked the car up. When he picked the car up, this is the state of what. Now here's the amazing part of this. Watch carefully. Yes, that's right. The mount on this one is attached. The mount is there. It's in. It's good. See it? Okay. This is the one that's just flopping around. So this mount is attached, and then we've got this rope, okay, and the rope goes up here, and then it goes across. It goes up into the car someplace.
Over the
I
I don't think it goes over.
No, it
that
doesn't
side.
come back
No,
down.
It's just up and over here. It's just hiding in the back here. But
the rope is only part of it.
Yeah.
So here's, all right, okay, let's undo this so that we can
yeah, not much of a Boy Scout, but hey, they've got this around here somehow. But
again, guys, I swear to God, we did
when
not
they've
set this
tied
up.
it up, they've also they've put the wiring for the antenna, which you can kind of see here, in a Ziploc bag and
then duct
tied it
taped
in
it
with
to
the
the
rope.
exhaust.
It was still touching the exhaust and melting, just trying to catch on fire. And if any of you guys have ever seen a fiberglass car burn, it's spectacular.
I may
It's like really spectacular.
I may have seen a few.
Yeah. And it's like, this is, he drove it, it's Fairview's about 45 minutes from here, and he drove it here, and it's like,
So yeah.
you know, somebody was smiling down on them when this didn't catch fire.
Now, here's the work it appears that they actually did. If you come around this way, they put bushings
Yep.
on the springs, on the leaf spring. Okay, both sides, right? New bushings. So this was done probably about at the same time that all of the rope and tape work was done. But now also you notice that they put a new caliper on this side. Can't really see it from here. They did change the caliper on this side. Yeah, see, it's a little surface rusty, but it's a new caliper. But on this side, we've got the old caliper, an old caliper, and obvious leaks, brake fluid leaks all the way around. So they changed just the one caliper and sent this thing with a leaky old caliper on the other side after they did these bushings and all of that. And then we went up front, and we're up here up front, and here they put a new caliper on this side. Somebody put a new caliper on this side.
Twisted the hose.
The hose is all twisted up and up against the frame rail here.
Bind.
And then on this side, okay, I'm sorry, this is the side that has the new caliper. This side has the new caliper. So they put new calipers on the passenger side of the car and left older calipers and whatnot on the driver's side. Really? Oh,
Yeah.
polite. Really?
It's something people do, you know, to save money. And, you know, we're going to have to replace the other side of the brakes. So we've got to go through the whole bleeding process again. And, he's paying twice. Not completely, but to some degree he's paying twice for something that should have just been fixed the first time.
This is life in a hot rod shop. You guys want to be in a hot rod shop? You want to like live the dream and work on hot rods every day? Well, this is what you come across. This is the kind of butchery. This is like above and beyond. Like regular cars, you'll find people just drive it until the pads disintegrate, you know, or the rotor is completely gone. Here you get like a smorgasbord of just like, what the hell were they thinking?
Yeah.
It's completely awesome. But this is amazing because this, like I says, they just changed these bushings. They just did this, right? And they didn't even
The amount of fluid coming out of there is
yeah, no, it's no joke.
it's just alarming. And he drove it here this way. Like, and that'll be fine until that last pump when it catches air because the fluid's drained away. And, you know, he'll be down to next to no brakes. He's quite a bit older guy. And, you know, his reactions aren't lightning fast anymore. And this is just...
So
Yeah, it's pretty topical lately, the whole brake thing and you know, old brakes and, you know, trying to avoid accidents and stuff like that. And this rolls in the shop and it's like, it's frustrating sometimes. But, you know, I mean, the upside is we get to fix it and we'll fix it right.
so you're going to hook the old guy up right.
Yeah.
All right, well, fun. Let us know if you find any other surprises on this one.
Okay. Will
And
do.
then, of course, if you find any other surprises on this one, that mount takes the cake. I wouldn't have believed if I wasn't here to see it actually break off as you were just jacking them. And it's not like they were wrestling the motor out, right? They just lifted up a little bit. I pulled the bolt on the passenger side, and then they went to go a little bit more, And the driver's side just broke off, just separated from the frame.
Yeah.
All right, enough of that. Let's talk about successes here. We got
Yes.
we got this beautiful red Mustang. Look how nice this thing is. So this is the one that we did you did.
Yeah, the whole floor, torque boxes, chassis rails, yeah, all of it. So it's just about ready to deliver.
Nice. Nice. Hey, you never know what was touched. You guys do awesome work.
Got the doors open and closed nice.
And then what's going on here, man? We got your
the Barracuda. Yep. Got most of the paint off it now. Started repairing the floors. We added some torque boxes under the floors there before we welded it back in.
Now you did a whole video on this, right?
Yeah.
What's that called?
It's Barracuda. What did I call it? Barracuda breakdown. Breakdown.
Okay. So.
No, it was torque burning and torque. I can't remember. It was something about burning and torque
Some
boxes.
video.
Yeah.
Just some video.
We got 3 videos out on this. One's just a 45-second pulling it out of the trailer, and then we got 2 videos of actually working on.
Okay. Is this car going to make the No Name Nationals?
That is the plan.
Yeah.
That is the plan. Yeah.
All right.
So we've got a little ways to go. We've got a few holes to fill in the floor. And finish getting the rest of the paint off. We'll matte black it. It'll just be flat black, hopefully looking mean. Not all shiny like I'd like to have, but time just doesn't allow.
And who are you racing with this car?
2 Hacks Garage.
You going to beat him?
Well, we're probably going to have, within the same ballpark as horsepower wise.
All right.
We've got a similar size engines, but he's got a little bit more drag race stuff set up going into his, and he's driving a Thunderbird, and that weighs like 14.
And then you got your speed secret in here.
Yeah, the speed secret.
This actually reminds me of the spoiler they put on the 70 Chrysler Hearst 300s.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. Yep.
Nice work. He does such beautiful craftsmanship. Look at that, guys. All right.
I just made that out of an image in my head. It was like, I think this will look good.
Sometimes I think about making things with the images that are in my head, but then I get freaked out.
Yeah. Or arrested or both.
I could get arrested. Yeah. All right, guys. So that's it. That's the.
I know. We're
This is so
couple.
like weird, right?
Kathy's going to get jealous.
She already is.
Oh, really?
You're going to Kiwis again? All right, guys.
We're always in public though. Like nothing goes.
Yeah,
on
we are
behind
in public.
closed
Nothing's
doors.
going to happen here, right? Yeah.
No.
So, no. Yeah. All right. That's it, guys.
No, don't get demonetized again.
Again.
All right, guys. You have a good one.
Kiwis Customs
Classics and customs.
I can't remember all of that in
Classics
one
and
shot.
customs.
I'm
Kiwi
autistic.
Classics
I don't.
and customs.
Yeah. Subscribe to that, and I'll see you tomorrow.
See you guys.